Surveillance footage revealed that four armed suspects arrived at the location in a dark-colored vehicle. Wearing face coverings and hooded clothing, the suspects approached the entrance carrying rifles. Upon entering the business, an employee immediately discharged a single shot from a shotgun, prompting the suspects to flee the scene. With assistance from another law enforcement agency, the suspects were later located at a hospital in Southern California. One individual was receiving treatment for an injury consistent with the incident. Three additional suspects were found in the suspect vehicle, a dark-colored BMW SUV that had been reported stolen and was found to contain multiple stolen firearms. Miami-Dade County, Florida. Miami-Dade police are investigating an armed robbery that occurred in the front yard of a home in southwest Miami-Dade. The incident took place around 5:15 p.m. on July 17th in the 18,700 block of Southwest 316th Street. According to authorities, two armed suspects climbed over the fence of the residence, confronted the homeowner, and demanded his chain. The victim, fearing for his safety, complied with their demands. The suspects then fled the scene on foot. Police confirmed that the victim was not injured during the robbery. Detectives are reviewing surveillance footage and are asking for the public's help in identifying those responsible. Hartford, Michigan. A 12-year-old boy has been charged with multiple felony counts after an armed robbery at a gas station in Hartford, according to Van Buren County officials. The incident occurred Wednesday around 3:30 p.m. at a Marathon gas station on East Main Street. Authorities say the boy displayed a firearm and discharged a warning shot before taking cash from the clerk. Surveillance footage shows the child remaining calm throughout the encounter. According to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department, 4 suspects entered a smoke shop and pointed handguns at an armed security guard inside the store. The guard responded by drawing his own weapon, and an exchange of gunfire followed, officials said. The suspects fled the scene. About 30 minutes later, one of them was dropped off at a local hospital with injuries sustained during the incident and later died. The security guard was also injured, but received medical treatment and was released. Authorities reported that a second suspect was arrested the following day. 2 additional suspects, identified as Kalel Lundy, 23, and Keith Rachel, 21, remain at large and are wanted in connection with the case. An elderly man was followed from a bank to his home in Bruckpan after withdrawing his salary in cash. As he arrived at his residence, he was confronted by armed suspects in his driveway. Hearing the disturbance, the man's dogs ran from inside the property and rushed to protect him. During the confrontation, one of the dogs was injured, but is expected to make a full recovery. The attackers fled the scene shortly afterward. Surveillance footage from Central Florida shows a gas station clerk remaining composed during an armed robbery. The suspect initially interacted with the clerk before demanding that she open the cash register. When the clerk explained that she did not have access to open it, the suspect displayed a firearm and threatened her. At one point, he discharged a shot into a store shelf. The clerk later opened the register, allowing the suspect to take the money and flee the scene.
Open it now! Oh my God. Now! Hurry up and open it now! Hurry! Hurry!
I'm trying. I
No,
got
you're not.
to
You're
know
solid.
something.
Hurry up!
A Kentucky man chose the wrong Raising Cane's chicken fingers to rob. Surveillance video shows two off-duty police officers, who are married and were out on a date, dining inside a Louisville location when a suspect displayed a firearm and demanded cash from an employee. The officers immediately left their booth, drew their weapons, and chased the suspect out of the restaurant. The suspect dropped his gun while fleeing and was taken into custody just outside the restaurant. The Birmingham Police Department is asking for the public's help in identifying two suspects involved in a robbery that escalated into a shootout inside C&C Beauty Supply. Authorities are continuing their investigation and reviewing available evidence. A robbery at a pharmacy in Tucumán, Argentina, took an unexpected turn when the suspect accidentally discharged his own firearm. The individual, identified as Federico Luis Acosta, was captured on surveillance footage demanding money from a lone cashier at around 9 p.m. When a customer entered the store, Acosta displayed a weapon, prompting the customer to back away with hands raised. As Acosta attempted to put the firearm back into his waistband, it accidentally discharged, causing him to flee the store. The dropped money was later recovered and returned to the cashier by the customer.
A man and a woman entered the gas station. The man had a gun. The woman carried a bag to collect the money. While they were robbing the place, another worker came out from a back room. When he realized the robbers were armed, he stayed back to avoid getting hurt. The man pointed the gun and threatened the employee, saying, "Hurry up before I shoot you." The employees tried to open the cash registers, but one register couldn't be opened. So the male robber picked up the entire register from the counter and ran out with the woman. After grabbing what they could, the couple quickly ran outside and escaped.
Hurry up, nigga. Hurry up or I'll shoot you, nigga. What the fuck? Go open up. Hurry up. Get on it, baby. Get on it. Get on it. What's up, open up? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go. Oh, sorry, go.
In the video, a man tried to rob a store using a hatchet, a small axe. But the store clerk had a gun. When the clerk pulled out his gun, the robber became scared immediately. The clerk then picked up the phone to call 911 number. At that moment, the robber gave up, pushed his hatchet across the counter to show he wasn't dangerous, raised his hands, and kept saying, "I'm sorry, I'll leave." Then he quickly ran out of the store. The incident happened at a Subway restaurant around 8:30 p.m. Two young men, both in their 20s, went inside the store. Their faces were covered so they could not be recognized. One of the robbers was carrying an AK-47 rifle, and the other had a handgun. They threatened the employee, and one of them hit the worker on the head with the gun. After that, they took $1,380 from the cash register and escaped.